So how to break the cycle of homelessness?
Well, that's very tough. The only way to break it is never give up. We just never give up. If they keep coming back again and again, we don't give up on them. And we keep an open mind when they come back. We don't blame them for failing. We just start over. And you hope eventually that that person will succeed. But that is, you know, that's about all there is. We just cannot give up on them, and we keep trying. And that's a tough thing, is we need affordable housing for people. But we live in America, and the landlord has a right to charge what he wants for his apartment, you know? But state buildings that run the apartments themselves, so you have lower income housing for these people in the area. We really don't have any of that on this side of the state. We have Norwich public housing. The wait list, sometimes you're on there for 6 or 7 years waiting to get a low income apartment. It's insane.
What are some reasons that people go homeless?
Many reasons. A large one is what Reliance Health is here for. We're a mental health provider. So a lot of it is mental health. You know, people just can't deal with their child anymore. He's 20, 25, 26, and the mental health, he's not getting the help with the mental health, and he becomes homeless. Then you have substance abuse, which some of that substance abuse is due to their mental health. And right now, why we have a little bit of a uptick in our homelessness, all in cars, it's because hardworking people cannot afford the rents in this area anymore. So they have to make a choice. Do I pay my rent and give up my transportation so I lose my job? Do I not eat this week to pay my rent? So that's a big factor right now.
Right.
But the two main causes are substance abuse, mental health.
When was it at its worst? Like what year, month, day?
What is that?
Like when was homelessness at its worst? Like when was like the most people homeless? Like
I think it's pretty consistent. It's pretty consistent through the year. Obviously, people ask. There's more help needed as it gets cold, because anybody can camp when it's warm. You know, I mean, you can go to a regular state campground. You can do whatever, but people don't mind being outside as much when it's not cold. So it's not more people. It's just that in the winter more people want help.
right.
More reported, right?
Yeah.
So I have 8-person shelter here in Norwich. That's it. New London Homeless Hospitality is our go-to shelter around here. So they only have so many beds. The law says you can only have so many people in this building.
Right.
Willimantic, Danielson, they have shelters. So what's open right now is called a warming center in New London. So people go in, it's not ideal, they're sleeping on cots, some are sleeping on mats on the floor, some are sleeping in chairs. They're not allowed in till 6 o'clock at night, and they have to be out at 7 in the morning.
I believe so.
7 in the morning, they have to be back out. So now, all day, they have to find somewhere to go, which the soup kitchen is a great place.
Right.
Or they get connected with us and they go to our teamworks and spend the day inside. So it's not so much that the numbers change, it's just more people seeking help. Usually right around November.
Yeah, visibility changes.
As soon as it starts to get cold is when it really picks up. But I would say there's been an uptick in the area since COVID and since inflation went through the roof. Obviously, you know, people just can't afford. Landlords are very tough right now. They want people to have a very high credit score. They want people to have 3 times the income. And a lot of landlords don't understand that a lot of our homeless people, they don't have a car. They
Right.
probably have a state phone. They have state insurance, where your mom's gotta pay for her car. She gotta pay for her insurance. She's gotta, all these other things. And the landlords, some of them work with us, but it's hard to convince them that this guy doesn't need 3 times the income because he has no other bills. This is it. He needs a place to stay, that's it, so.
How many people are home? Oh wait, I already got that.
Right now in this area, we're at about 60. So
Right.
what I'm speaking on is, so it's called the Coordinated Access Network, which used to be divided southeastern Connecticut and northeastern Connecticut. It's now combined. So I have workers that work from Long Island Sound all the way to the Massachusetts border.
Wow.
So when you talk about eastern Connecticut, we've probably got about 160 people. And the people who are in shelter are considered homeless also. So not all of those people are outside. Some are in shelter beds, and some are able to get into the warming center in New London. Danielson and Willimantic call it a no freeze, but it's the same type of thing. Which they really won't turn anyone away. I mean, you may be stuffed in a corner in a chair to sleep, but at least you won't freeze to death.
Right.
Yeah.
Rather be stuffed in a corner than freeze to death.
Correct.
And that was it. Thank you.
Okay.
That was all of them?
Yeah.